Series 10 is just right around the corner and the excitement is immense. So why don't you join me in my Series 10 news recap video where we will look over everything to do with Series 10 with spoilers, big huge shockers. Just get ready because Series 10 is just right around the corner. So let's begin my Series 10 news recap video. Hello guys and welcome back to another exciting Doctor Who video. Now in today's video I'm going to be doing my Series 10 news recap video where I'm going to be telling you everything to do with Series 10 news, spoilers and everything over the past couple months with like everything that we've had for Series 10. And to be honest with you, we've had so much news for Series 10 more than any other series in Doctor Who. I'm telling you right now, this series is going to be absolutely big and so epic that I just absolutely cannot wait for Series 10. And I'm going to be telling you everything of all the spoilers of everything that we've had throughout Doctor Who's news, and through Series 10 it's going to be absolutely big and absolutely huge news that you're going to be absolutely blown off your seat by. Now just before we start this video, I just have to say that I've hit this margin, and on my channel today's a very special day because I have reached 50 subscribers on my channel, which may not seem as a huge achievement, but for me it's a very, very brilliant achievement because I would initially think that I would get 50 subscribers for my channel. I mean, that was my aim for my channel, but it seems like that I really want to go further with this channel because it's growing and growing and growing. From like, I wouldn't even think I would even get 10 subscribers, let alone 50, but I have to say a huge, massive thank you to everybody who has subscribed on my channel because it really means a lot, and I have to seriously say that entertaining you all has been the best possible thing that I could ever do, giving you so many different Doctor Who reviews and so many different videos that you have so many opinions on, and it's just those Doctor Who reviews which you absolutely love, and you honestly give your honest opinions about every single story that I review on, and you honestly have everything to do with the video because it's not about me doing the video, it's all about you as well, because I really want to know your thoughts on Series 10 and what your intentions are, so make sure you get commenting down below. But I have to say a massive huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, and I hope you will continue watching my videos because I am seriously so hyped for Series 10 that this series could be absolutely massive on my channel. And you never know, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, do certainly subscribe because I'm going to be doing so many different Doctor Who videos, especially Series 10 reviews on all of the different episodes or what I think of those episodes, and it's going to be an amazing series. I just seriously cannot wait. And the news that we're going to be doing today is absolutely so huge, and as I said again, this is so much news that we've had for such a long time. Series 10's news has been the most biggest and most unbelievable, unexpected news that we've had for a long time. Like new companions being introduced, different character personalities introduced, characters returning, classic monsters coming back, and even the one or two trailer or two. So we've been given so much news for Series 10 that I think it's official now. Series 10 is going to be so epic, and I hope Stephen Moffat, you do a fantastic job on Series 10, and I will be judging on whether you've done a great series or a bad series. I want Peter Capaldi, since this is his last series ever, I want him to be guaranteed the most brilliant series that he could ever want. So all I have to say again is thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel again. And let's begin this video on my Series 10 news recap video. Now let's start all the way back in 2016, on the 23rd of April 2016, on where we had this FA Cup semi-final between Everton and Manchester United, honestly my team, and we had a little sneak peek on a new companion being introduced, and her name is called Bill, played by Pearl Mackie, and we have no idea at that time who Bill was or whether the name was a bit strange for Bill, but it feels like a very plain, simple name, and her character just feels as a very normal human being who's just been introduced to all of this amazing stuff outside time and space. And it's just quite interesting to see the diversity between, because we've had all of these other companions that had a load of fantasy background and stuff, like Amy, who was the girl who waited, Clara, the impossible girl, and now we have Bill, the girl who serves chips. So I'm not too sure would that be the perfect title to call her, but I would have to say that it would be really, really interesting to see just a normal person being introduced to the TARDIS and everything outside, the planets, the monsters, everything to do with Doctor Who, being introduced to this one normal person, and it's going to be so, so amazing for her to experience everything throughout time and space. And not only that we had Bill being introduced as the new companion, but also on the 14th of June 2016, we also had news that another companion was going to be introduced to Doctor Who. Yes, Nardo from the 2015 Christmas special, The Husbands of River Song, will also be returning in Series 10, and also he also returned in The Return of Dr. Mysterio, which was the 2016 Christmas special. And now many people have been criticising over Nardo's character and his intervention with Doctor Who. I mean, many people like Matt Lucas as an actor, but his character Nardo has had a few questions over many people's head. Will he be an absolutely brilliant companion? And many people are saying, why would Nardo be in Doctor Who? It doesn't make sense. But I would think that Nardo is an absolutely interesting character, because even from the Husbands of River Song back in 2015 Christmas special, his head was removed, and in the 2016 Christmas special, his head was completely replaced and put back on again. So has the Doctor done something to Nardo to make him more smarter and make him more of a genius? Because in some of the trailers that we've had for Series 10, we've had Nardo being quite experimental, being quite smart and quite brave, and him having a sonic screwdriver in his hand. Would that make a reference to him being like the Doctor, or maybe the fourth Doctor in disguise? Maybe, I'm not too sure, but many people have just been criticising over Nardo's character and what would he bring to the TARDIS team. I think he will add some kind of a diversity, a lot more of a light-hearted, quite a funny, humorous series that would make the series much more entertaining if it had some comedy. Of course, humour is always necessary to make a Doctor Who series really enjoying and really entertaining. But of course, I really want to see a much more diversity side with Nardo's character. So that would be really, really interesting. And not only will be introduced to many different companions, we'll also be introduced to many brilliant characters in Series 10, especially one character in particular called David Sucker, who is the actor who plays the landlord in Series 10. Now I'm not too sure which episode he appears in, or did I pronounce his name wrong? David Suchet? I'm not too sure, but I would have to say that he would be quite an interesting character to play in Doctor Who, because he's not really appeared in any Doctor Who story at all. And it'd be really, really interesting to see him play the landlord in Series 10, and what kind of character will he bring to Doctor Who. Now, since David Sutter is an amazing, fantastic actor, and he's been in so many different movies and different TV shows, what would he bring to Doctor Who that's a much diverse side from the new companions Nardo and Bill, since they're quite introduced to new acting instead, whereas this character has been doing acting throughout all of his life, and just to see the diversity between people starting to now in their acting roles, and then you've got an acting legend who's done many fantastic roles in other different movies or so. So it'd be quite different to see that, and I'm quite interested to see what character he will play in Series 10. And not only that, in 2016, the Christmas special, The Return of Dr. Mysterio, where Nardo was given a few secrets of a way where why did the Doctor break up with River Song, and it had a little more backstory to the previous Christmas special, The Husbands of River Song, and how did the Doctor lose River Song, and Nardo seems to be there, always where the Doctor is whenever he has like a meltdown moment, and it always pops up to mind that is Nardo like his carer almost, and does Nardo always sometimes, you know, make him feel like so happy? even if the Doctor's quite sad, Nardole will always be there to make him so accompanied and not alone. So that's what I quite like about Nardole, and most of in the Christmas special, The Return of Dr. Mysterio, most of his personality traits were introduced. Like, he had the mind of a child, he rarely acts as a very normal human being, he doesn't really have that normal essence about him. He doesn't really feel like a normal companion. He feels like a bit of a strange character. But it'll be really interesting to see Nardole in Doctor Who, and just to see what purpose will he be in Series 10, and why has the Doctor bring back Nardole, for what purpose though? So I'm very intrigued by that. It's just going to be such of a great adventure to see Nardole's intervention with Doctor Who, but also with Bill as well, because I just really like to see the relationship between the Doctor, Nardole and Bill as well. So it's going to be really of an exciting journey to see both their relationships really strengthen up between each episode in the series. And also we have confirmation that Peter Capaldi will be leaving the series on the 30th of January, and that was just released on the BBC Two radio interview. And Peter Capaldi actually revealed that he was going to leave Doctor Who this year, and he will leave in the 2017 Christmas special, which we certainly don't know the title for that yet as well. But I'm a bit sad about that, because I did a video on breaking news, Peter Capaldi's leaving Doctor Who, and that's had so many likes, so many views upon. That's been one of the most biggest and most successful videos on my channel yet today. And so that video, just telling you guys all my opinions about Peter Capaldi's Doctor, is just absolutely immense. And I just have to say that no matter if Peter Capaldi does go, I want this series to be an exciting and most epic series for Peter Capaldi, and I want this series to be the most best and most epic Doctor Who series that he could ever wish for. I just wish the best for him in the future, and I just hope this series will absolutely deliver him an absolutely brilliant series. So yes, Peter Capaldi, I mean, I am sad about Peter Capaldi leaving Doctor Who, but we can't do anything more that now he's confirmed that he's leaving. But it would be such of a great pleasure to see him getting so much praise for Series 10, and just to see if this series does go really well and it becomes really successful. I would recognise that this series could be the best possible series that Peter Capaldi has ever done. So I'm really hoping for some brilliant Peter Capaldi moments within Series 10, and to see his more of a diverse character. And I think his character will be fully established in Series 10, of what his character's like and what his Doctor's like. I know in Series 8 he was much of a darker Doctor, the more mysterious Doctor, and then in Series 9 he became more of a light-hearted Doctor, and then I think more of the light-hearted Doctor really suits his Doctor. It becomes much more friendly and quite smart, but yet still has that serious side about him. No matter if something else is going on between like a war or a battle or something, he would always have that serious side towards his Doctor, which I always really like about Peter Capaldi, because although he's really funny and quite of an idiotic Doctor sometimes, but when it comes down to business, he means business. And so I'm absolutely so intrigued to see what would Peter Capaldi do in Series 10, and to see his final character personality and his Doctor in Series 10. So it's going to be really interesting to see all of these brand new characters coming back, Bill, Nardole, and even Peter Capaldi himself, and just to see all of their exciting adventures in Series 10. And I just have to say, Series 10 by far is going to be one of the best series that I could ever recognise. And this series is going to be so huge and so massive for my channel that all the reviews that I do is going to be absolutely fantastic, really. Because this is the news that we've been wanting for such a long time. Because we haven't had so much news since like when? Because we've had like many different news of like Peter Capaldi leaving the show, new companions being introduced, and we rarely have any spoilers at all until now, where we had a few little teasers from the 2016 Christmas special, and we saw most of the locations, the different monsters coming back, and we saw a little few, you know, secrets and little sneak peeks here and there, and it was just so very interesting to see where is the Doctor going through Series 10, and what he's going to see what adventures could he run into and what dangerous threats could he possibly get up to. So I'm just really hoping for an exciting, a brand new fresh start to the show. Although Chris Chibnall does say that he is going to do a fresh new start for Series 11 with a new Doctor, a new companion, and he's going to make an absolutely fresh start for Series 11. More like the fresh start for Rose back in Series 1. So he's going to probably take an adaptation of Rose, but do a much of a fresh and brand new fresh start for Series 11. But I would have to think that having both all these new companions for Series 10, I think this will be absolutely an amazing series, and it would be absolutely the best series that I could possibly wish for. Because not only we've been given so many trailers and so many teasers for Series 10, oh no, we've been given so much news and so many classic characters coming back, especially Missy is coming back as well. So it would be really interesting to see what is Missy planning in Series 10, and it would be just such of a great moment to see Peter Capaldi and Missy just to have their final moment, because I know that Chris Chibnall wants Missy gone probably by the end of Series 10, and so this will probably be Missy's final series in Doctor Who, as well as with Peter Capaldi's final series, and just to see they're both having their great relationship, because I think I do like Peter Capaldi and Michelle Gomez being the Doctor and the Master, and just having their little battles between each other, and having a female Master is so different, and it's just something new to Doctor Who, and it's just to see that personality and their relationship fully established in Series 10. So I just cannot wait for just what Missy gets up to in Series 10. So it's going to be really interesting to see what is she planning up to and what is her devilish, plan is. So it's going to be really interesting, I believe. And not only that, we're going to have Missy coming back. We've also had news that Mark Gatiss is also going to be writing his other story in Doctor Who Series 10. A classic monster is also going to be returning back as well, and it is the Ice Warriors. Now, for the majority of Doctor Who with the Ice Warriors, we haven't seen much of the Ice Warriors back in action at all. We've only had one in the new series, which was Cold War, which I quite liked from Matt Smith. But it was really odd to have not an Ice Warrior story again, because I know with the Ice Warriors, Patrick Charlton's era and John Perry's era were mostly the majority for the Ice Warriors, but I would have to say that bringing the Ice Warriors back is a really good thing, because not only are the Ice Warriors coming back, there's a new race of Ice Warriors coming back, and it's going to be really interesting to see that new race of Ice Warriors. And I'm really so interested and really fascinated in what these Ice Warriors look like and how they are adapted from the normal Ice Warriors, and just to see their different race and their different changes that they have within the Ice Warrior race. So it's going to be really interesting, and I believe the story is going to be really good, because I know Mark Gatiss does really great things with the Ice Warriors, making more menacing and much more of an evil threat, and I just really like having the Ice Warriors brought back, because they're such of an underrated monster, and I definitely have some faith in that Mark Gatiss will produce a really great story to bring back the Ice Warriors, and just to have their redemption being brought back, because I know many people have been criticising that we've not had too many Ice Warrior stories. The Daleks have been pretty boring, and they're quite sick and tired of the Daleks. But having the Ice Warriors brought back really creates a bit more of an excitement, because whenever you have a classic monster returning back, you obviously get that excitement. And not only that, not only a classic monster would just be returning back in Doctor Who. No, this is I think this news has been one of the most biggest and most unbelievable things that could ever happen to Series 10, and it's going to be what's happening in the finale in Series 10. Yes, the Mondasian Simon will also be returning in Series 10. And my gosh, when Peter Capaldi mentioned in an interview, what classic monster would you like to bring back? And he said the Mondasian Simon from the 10th planet. And he finally gets his wish. He finally gets the Mondasian Simon in the Series 10 finale. And I cannot wait for the Cybermen finale of Series 10. It's going to be so epic. Not only is going to be the Mondasian Cybermen brought back, it's all going to be all sorts of different Cybermen coming back. From like the 2006 Cybermen, from the Rise of the Cybermen, the Age of Steel, and then you've got the Nightmare in Silver Cybermen as well. So it's going to be quite an interesting series finale for that. So I'm really intrigued by this Cybermen finale, and just to see the Mondasian Cybermen back in action. It's just been such of a joy to see the Mondasian Cybermen return in Series 10. But I don't want this finale to be an adaptation or recreation of the 10th planet. I want to see a different side to these Mondasian Cybermen, and just to see what other personality, and do they still have that human factor about them? Because I know from the 10th planet they had that they had their human hands, they looked more human than more robotic, and they just feel like a very normal human being, but just had parts replaced and, you know, other spare parts, you know, attached to their bodies and stuff to make them more advanced. So I'm actually really intrigued just to see, will they have that human factor about them? So I'm just really interested and quite intrigued about everything to do with Series 10. I think all of these characters coming back, it's just absolutely blowing my mind. I mean, I cannot tell you how much am I so excited for Series 10. I just definitely hope that the Mondasian Cybermen just bring another element within their side of the Cybermen, because I know that throughout the whole history of the Cybermen, the Mondasian Cybermen seem to be the most interesting. I was just wondering if they have maybe their squeaky voice coming back, and maybe would they still have that human factor about them, because that's what the Mondasian Cybermen are quite famous for their human factor, because they look more human than robotic. And in my opinion, I just really hope that they have that human factor about them. Not too much robotic about them, but we do have different Cybermen coming back for the series finale. But I just hope it's going to be an absolute thrilling Cybermen finale that will actually be one of the best series finales of all time in Doctor Who, definitely. I would just hope that Stephen Moffat does an absolute brilliant job on nailing the plot and the writing for the series finale of Series 10, because I definitely think that this series finale definitely needs to be successful, because I know in Series 9 that series finale wasn't too good at all. I know from many people's point of view, they thought Heaven Sent was a really great finale, and then when it came to Heaven Bent, not many people don't like Hellbent, or should I say, everybody doesn't like Hellbent. Me, I'm on the edge whether I do like it or not like it, but it's quite a controversial episode to like or hate. But I would have to say that that series finale didn't get a bit more love for. But I definitely think that this series finale will be absolutely immensely fantastic. Oh my gosh, I just seriously cannot wait for Series 10 more than anything. Like, I'm just seriously, everything about Series 10 is just blowing my mind, and I just seriously can't really wait for Series 10, because it's only just a couple of days away until we get Series 10. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And not only that, we also have a new hashtag introduced for Series 10, Time for Heroes, and that is just on this Doctor Who magazine that I just bought recently. A Time for Heroes. Yeah, the hashtag Time for Heroes. Put that in the comments down below, because Doctor Who, with this new, Doctor Who magazine, I've always been doing so many fantastic magazines. I've got so many fantastic Doctor Who magazines like this one and another one as well. And I just really feel so excited just to see Peter Capaldi returning back in Doctor Who, because over the past couple of months, I have not been watching Series 8 or Series 9 because I've been doing my Doctor Who marathon. But it'll make me so happy to see Peter Capaldi in another TV series back again with a new companion, and Nardo returning as well. So I just seriously cannot wait for Series 10 more than anything. It's going to be so fantastic. Should I open this now, just to see what the inside is like? If you have not picked up this Doctor Who magazine of Series 10, then I would highly recommend you go and buy this right now. So, should I open this up now? Should I? Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, come on, it's only a Doctor Who magazine. Like, it's not really like, if it's going to be an unboxing like a DVD or something, then that'll be really good. I did have confirmation that on the Doctor Who website, I'll put the link in the description down below, where I've researched all of this fantastic Doctor Who news. They have actually have some DVD covers for Series 10. But I'm not really interested in like the separate 2 box sets where you have Series 10 Part 1 and then you've got Series 10 Part 2. I'm not really interested in those box sets at all. I'm more interested in the series, you know, the full complete series box sets instead of those individual 2 box sets. So I'm more interested in buying the entire thing in one single box set. That's more my kind of thing. Alright, let's have a look now. Oh, nice cover. I like it. It looks really, really good in my opinion. Really colourful. Pearl Mackie's on the front cover. And yeah, we've got so much. I'm just having a little quick through here. Oh, we had, oh, you can see there. Just see there the Nightmare and Silver Sidemen from Death in Heaven and Dark Water. And then we have some other things as well, like there's a comic strip in there, and there's more to things about Series 10. We have Bill and Nardole and the TARDIS. So yeah, there's quite a lot in this magazine, and I probably may do a review on it, but I know this video is all about Series 10, and it's going to be such of an exciting series. I mean, just look in everything. That's like screaming Series 10, because Doctor Who is just right around the corner, and on every single TV advert on BBC One, they are showing trailers of Doctor Who Series 10, and I just have to say that Doctor Who is becoming more and more popular by the day goes by, because Series 10 is desperately close, and I'm just seriously so excited for what's to come in Series 10. So I'm just seriously so hyped for Series 10 more than anything. And yes, back to the news. Another thing that we also had from Series 10 was that another character and personality was revealed for Bill's character, and this really feels like more of a controversial thing that many people have their thoughts on, or many people just don't really want to talk about it. And it's just that revealing that Bill is going to be gay for her character, or her companion is gay. So does that really make a difference to Doctor Who? Not really. Just because a companion is gay doesn't mean that means that companion is obviously really, really rubbish in my opinion. It's just a gender. I mean, come on, we live in the 21st century and we have all sorts of different genders like bisexual, male or female, gay, lesbian. We all have those certain different genders and stuff, but it's just a gender, and I don't really care about those different types of genders, whether Bill's gay or not. I mean that's something just that doesn't really need to be revealed. She's just a normal human being who's just been introduced to all this stuff around time and space, different planets, different space systems, monsters, different characters, and so many beautiful things to look out for in Series 10. So that's just what I'm more concerned. I'm not really concerned about Bill being gay. Just being gay just doesn't mean anything. It's just a gender. And it's just really, many people just don't really mind that Bill's being gay at all. I don't mind it. I mean, I just don't really care about Bill being gay. And I think we just basically move over to the other subject. And also we have news that Bill will actually be, or Pearl Mackie, this will actually be her first and last ever series for Doctor Who. Because although Chris Chibnall wants a fresh new start for Series 11, and so Pearl Mackie will only appear for only one series, and that will be it. I really like it when you only have one companion per series, because like where Russell T Davies did like Martha Jones and Donna for Series 3 and Series 4, that became really, really successful. Until you had like all throughout the different kind of series where you had Amy and Rory tugging along with Matt Smith's Doctor, all throughout Series 5, 6 and 7, and then you had Clara with Peter Capaldi with like Series 8 to Series 9. It would be such a great change to see just a single companion appearing in just one series. So I really like that. And of course, Chris Chibnall definitely wants to have a fresh new companion for Series 11. So I can see where he's coming from, but I could definitely say that Bill will be such an interesting character in Doctor Who, and I just seriously cannot wait for her in Series 10. Now, from all of the amazing, shocking trailers that we've had for Series 10, we've had a teaser, we've had another trailer, and we've had another trailer as well. But interesting, in the second trailer, we also had a very little sneak peek, a very little short little scene where the Doctor suddenly had his hand glowing for some reason. What would that usually mean? Could Peter Capaldi regenerate in the Series 10 finale? Now, this is my theory. I don't really think Peter Capaldi will regenerate in the finale of Series 10, because since he has confirmed to be leaving in Christmas in December in 2017, so I would usually think that that would be a short clip from the 2017 Christmas special, in my opinion. So I'm not really too sure whether Peter Capaldi will regenerate in Series 10. I'm thinking that scene will be more for the Series 10 Christmas special instead of Series 10's finale. That's more like my theory on that. But I'm just so excited because all of the trailer stuff, we've been introduced to new monsters, new characters, new planets, new locations, and it's just going to be an absolutely thrill ride for Peter Capaldi, Bill and Nalo in the TARDIS, flying throughout time and space, battling new monsters, facing off against brutal enemies, and it's going to be such a fantastic thrill ride for all of them to enjoy everything outside time and space. And I just seriously cannot wait for Series 10 more than anything. How many million views would you bet that this series would get for its first episode? How many views will it get? I'm just really intrigued to see how many people are intrigued for Doctor Who Series 10. And it's going to be so fantastic. I bet we're going to probably get about over 15 million views, to be honest. I'm just seriously so excited. And it's only just to the point where the first episode of Series 10 is called The Pilot. Now, I know many people have revealed all of the different list of episodes been revealed, like Thin Ice, Knock Knock, Oxygen, The Eaters of Light. So there's loads of interesting titles for Series 10. And there's one thing that I've had this concern on my mind. Will there be a new Series 10 title sequence? Now, over the past couple of years, we've had the Clockwork title sequence for Peter Capaldi's era. I just really hope that maybe will there be a new title sequence for Series 10. And so it just brings another fresh new diversity for Series 10. And so that's what I really hope for. Since this is going to be Peter Capaldi's final series, I just really hope for a new title sequence, because how do you usually fit 3 names on if they're going to be in the series? Like, you've got Peter Capaldi, you've got Pearl Mackie, and you've got Matt Lucas as well. So how would it all fit within just a normal title sequence where you can only fit about 2 names, and then you've only got 3 characters as well? So it's going to be quite interesting just to see, will there be a new title sequence, I hope. I just really hope there will be, because I'm just so excited for them, because a new title sequence, in my honest opinion, will add a new freshness to the show, and just really add to not sticking with the same old title sequence over and over again. Having a new title sequence would be really amazing. And many people have been criticising over the title of the first episode called The Pilot. So what would that usually add? Maybe Peter Capaldi flying the TARDIS and Bill saying, "You're a pilot." And so I'm not really too sure. I think all of these other titles that Series 10 have made up, sometimes these titles have a double meaning to them, which I'm quite intrigued by, because all the time we've had so many different titles, and I like it when they have only just the 2 titles, where they have like The Pilot. That's very like a short and very simple title, which I really like, because not only those short titles, they have a really much diversity meaning for them. So it's really interesting to see all of these new titles and whether what these episodes are all called. And just the starting time for Series 10, 7:20 on the 15th of April on Saturday. Wow, it's only just a few days away until we get Series 10. Wow, my gosh, I can't wait, and I seriously cannot wait to start off my Series 10 reviews for this channel. And I just have to say, this channel has been absolutely amazing with all the Doctor Who reviews I've done, but especially Series 10 will be an absolutely amazing thing on my channel, and Series 10 on my channel will probably provide more exciting videos, and I just really cannot wait for Series 10. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I can't really explain how much I'm excited for Series 10. I'm just absolutely thrilled as ever. And just the last little news that we had, only a couple of days ago this was released. We had another exciting and very mysterious character returning in Doctor Who. You know what I mean? No, that's rubbish. That's rubbish. Where was the, do you know this noise? Yes, the 4 knocks. You know I'm on about. John Sims' Master will also be returning in Series 10 as the Master. Now, I'm not too sure whether we'll get a multi-master story, but we also have other news that maybe they'll do some CGI work, that maybe they can bring back Roger Delgado as well. So it could be a multi-master story. So I'm just so happy. Because John Sims' Master was always a great favourite of mine, and he was just one character that I absolutely loved. And I think the Master was certainly something that I didn't know at the time until John Sims played the Master. Then I knew how evil, really, how sinister the Master really is. And judging by David Tennant's era, John Sims' Master was absolutely incredible. Just like Roger Delgado's Master, he's absolutely amazing. And I'm just really excited to see the relationship between Michelle Gomez's Master pairing up with John Sims' Master and maybe Roger Delgado's Master. So it's going to be quite of a multi-master story. I'm really, really excited for this because we've had many multi-doctor stories like the the 3 Doctors, the 2 Doctors, Dave the Doctor, with all these other Doctors appearing. Why not the Day of the Master maybe? I'm not too sure, but really I'm so excited for finally for the first time ever, a multi-master story. I'm absolutely so hyped for this more than anything, because bringing back more than one master in Doctor Who is certainly a massive thing, and I think Series 10 are taking things to the next level. I'm seriously cannot wait for John Sims' Master to seriously come back in Series 10 and to see what's his intervention with Missy in the story, and just to see how Missy's friendship and her relationship will be like with John Sims' Master. I'm just really intrigued by all of that. I bet they'll have like some little banter and stuff, but yeah, I'm really excited for Missy, John Sims' Master, the Ice Warriors, the Mondasian Cybermen, Nardole, Bill, Peter Capaldi, everything to do with Series 10 I'm absolutely amazed for. I'm seriously so over the moon that I'm telling you guys everything there is about Series 10, because over these past couple of months we've had so much epic news for Series 10. And as I said again at the start of this video, Series 10, we've had so much news for Series 10 more than any other series for Doctor Who. I'm telling you right now, this series is absolutely going to be huge and absolutely one of the best series that we've had for an absolute long time. I seriously cannot wait for Series 10 more than anything. So make sure you have your alarms clock set for Saturday the 15th of April 2017, because guess what? Series 10 will be returning onto our TV screens once again. I'm seriously so hyped. So hyped and so agitated for Series 10 more than anything. Please do give this video a like if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you do subscribe to my channel if you have not yet already. And thank you to all of you for subscribing to my channel. I mean, 50 subscribers is a huge, massive achievement, and I have to say thank you again for being so supportive for my channel. And I have to say I'm really grateful for all of you subscribing, because it just really means a lot. And I hope you are ready for Series 10. Please do comment down below what your intentions are and what your thoughts are going to be for Series 10 this year. I really want to know what your thoughts are for Series 10. And I just have to say thank you again for watching this video, and I hope you are ready for Series 10, because it's only just a couple of days more until we get Series 10 of Doctor Who. And I'm definitely buying Series 10, the box set, the complete full box set, not the individual box sets. I'm going to be buying the entire full box set. And I have to say, this series, I am more excited than ever for any series at all. I'm so happy, really so excited. I think the excitement for Series 10 is so immense that everybody in the Doctor Who community is absolutely screaming their heads off for Series 10. Everybody's so agitated and just they're full of excitement for Series 10. I know how much excitement they feel within Series 10, and I have to say, I hope you are ready for Series 10 because it's coming very, very soon. So thank you guys for watching for this video on my recap video for Series 10 news, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. But make sure you set your alarm clocks for Series 10 because, oh my gosh, Doctor Who's coming back. It's coming back, and it's coming back with a bang. I seriously just cannot wait for Series 10. This is going to be one of the best series that we will ever get for Doctor Who. And I hope Stephen Moffat's final series will be his best finale series that he could ever want. And I just hope that Peter Capaldi gets the ultimate brilliant send-off for his final series in Doctor Who. I can guarantee that this series will either guarantee us an epic series or a series that we waited so much for and got a huge disappointment out of. I hope that we don't get disappointment from Series 10. I hope that this series will be so amazing with a brand new companion, an interesting, weird companion named Nardo, played by Matt Lucas. Whether that may confuse people or something like that. Then we had news that Peter Capaldi was leaving Doctor Who. Biggest news of my career, and that's made me really emotional. If you want to check out that video, then I'll put a link in the description down below. And we also have news that more than one Master will be returning in Doctor Who. Michelle Gomez and also John Sims Master as well. And not only that, the Ice Warriors and the Mundasian Simon will also be returning from the classic series of Doctor Who. And not only that, more exciting adventures, more monsters to fight, and more exciting and brilliant adventures await for Doctor Who in Series 10. My Series 10 news recap video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon for Series 10 of Doctor Who. Thank you guys for watching.